Do 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 do. Do do do. Meh, meh, meh. How's it going, folks? Could be live. We are live. How's it going? Welcome to the Sunday stream. Today, in No Man's Sky, as we do every Sunday, we do No Man's Sky and we try and take over the world. As Pinky in the Brain would be proud. Today, we're going to be decorating the interior of the Void Runner. So, for those who weren't caught, those who aren't caught up with some of the Abandoned stream stuff, this is the Void Runner. It's our Abandoned Mode specific Corvette. It's a big boy, and that's because of Abandoned Mode, because we don't have freighters in this mode and stuff. So we have a bigger ship that has more space inside to have everything we want. Primarily like the storage units. You need a fair few rooms just for those. So like if we go down here, this all here is 5 of the 10 storage units. So we've got 5 here and 5 the other side. Those make up the sort of, I forget what they're called, but the bits on the sides of the ship. Yo, Tech Geek, Space Weasel, awesome to have you guys. Hope you're doing swell. Evening all, shipbuilding tonight, are we? Well, yeah, interior primarily. So we're going to be building the old interior doodles. I was just thinking, we can't build the portable construction units except for this one inside. But what if I build them in a normal base and pick them up so they're portable? If I do that, will it appear so I can build it? Let's have a look. Also, I'll show you. I've spent all of the salvaged technology we got last week. We got around 400 or so. And happy Sunday, bros. If Yo John, how's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. I spent it all and bought. We have every decoration basically. There are a few things that still can't afford, but we don't need those for the building in here. They won't be possible to build with. I'll just show you what we've got real quick. Do 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 do. Oh, there is a staff buying some blueprints here. So, if we look here. We haven't got all these, we haven't got all these, but none of these can build the ship. We have got all of this page. We have all of that page. We don't have all of these because this is underwater stuff. We do have the Nautilin chamber, of course. Then we've got all of these skedaddles, everything, buddy. And then we don't have like some of the stone roofing and the metal and then the salvaged structures. So those are the only, it's just the main structural ones which we want for a planetary base, but not for the Corvette base. So yeah, we have all that. It's actually there's that one I wanted to check out. It was just look more closely. This one. So this would have come in with one of the world's updates, I think. Did they add these when they added the autophage main buildables? Eventually. These are pretty cool. Allantidium refiner. Okay, so yeah, it's not actually functional. That'd be cool though. So now you have what you need to set up utility or farming bases. Oh, I have all that as well, yeah. I definitely want to get some of that on the go. Oh, I also went to, what's its name, the Quicksilver, and I've got everything from all the... there are a few that I haven't bought that I could buy on other ones to make them available on this one because I don't have the Quicksilver in the safe, but did we quickly do that? It's just auto-save, so let's quickly do that. I wonder which save will have the most Quicksilver. Let's check the launch day save, because that'll probably have a bunch. I think base parts on Corvettes just phase through when you take off. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by phase through? What's that doing? I got one main base at a portal with a nice cottage and farm, plus a storehouse on a nice stormless lush a few thousand light years from Beaumont. Nice! Hell's yeah, dude. We have 9,000 quicksilver on this save, so yeah, we could buy a bunch. Where's my ship? Up there. Can we go up the road? Hey, hey, yo! Go up the road, me and Darko built. Has it respawned the stuff? It has, I think. Actually, no, I don't think it has. It's a long, long road with millions of winding turns. Dark Lord of the Zell. It leads you to knows where. Who knows where? I don't know why it's floating. If you put the construction terminal on the Corvette, I think it will just stay where it is. Oh, okay. I mean, well, yeah, well, it'd be worth finding out. I'd be surprised if it would, because the auto refiners don't. I could only see that happening if it was attached to, if we built it in the perimeter of a normal base, maybe, and it was built in the base, not the ship, even though it was on the ship or something. These millions of winding turns leads you to who knows where. I think that's on now 13. Who knows where? And that road, he ain't heavy. He's my brother. That's a song actually featured in Red Dwarf. Well, the song wasn't played in it, but Crichton, at one point, he actually says the lyrics like, "He ain't heavy, sir. He's my brother." I haven't seen Red Dwarf in so long. Yo, Randy, how's it going, man? Shadazy. Not sure why I needed to blur my nose today, but I did. Boop-a-dee-doo, shoo-boo, dabby-woo. Doo-dee-doo-doo-doo. I don't know why. I'm suddenly feeling a bit tired, but it could be to do with. So, this is a half-eaten packet of Tang Fastics. This is the second bag. I ate a full bag before this today. It's 160 grams per one. That's like, I've had about 700 to 800 calories of sugar. I don't know why. I was just like, I don't eat sweets. So like when I got some, I ordered some Rennies from Amazon, which is just like Tums. And I was like, you know what? I haven't had sweet in ages, so I ordered 2 bags Haribo. I've already eaten 1 bag, and I'm halfway to the second one. And I think I've just got like a sugar crash going on. It's terrible. Because of course I'm not used to sugar either. I did eat something normal as well. So like I had, I got a thing out my freezer. Basically, like last week or the week before, I'd done a quick chickpea curry. I just wanted something quick for lunch, and I had a can of chickpeas. It's basically already cooked, so you just kind of heat them up. And then I just got some ghee, bit of onion, bit of mushrooms, had that in the fridge, some spices, and then made a little chana curry. But it was too much for like 1 portion, just had it with some bread and butter. And I had the other half today. It's good, quite spicy. I put, like, I think that might have been the one where I was like, I measure with my eyes, so like I was pouring the Kashmiri chili powder in, and like just a shit ton came out, so I was like, that's bad. That'll do. Oh, actually, before the stream, I did do something. So, I've got some I got some chicken breast, and I got some yogurt. I don't know Greek yogurt though, but I think it'll work great. And a tandoori masala. I used a shit ton of it because I put some fresh garlic in, fresh ginger, bit of lemon juice, and the yogurt, and then a load of the tandoori masala. I put in quite a bit, but it didn't really change the colour of the thing much. I'm thinking this is really pale still. I tried a bit. It tasted really good, but there's almost no spice to it. So I thought, okay, I'll put a bit more in. So I put about 3 dessert spoons of the masala in, do 1 little pot of yogurt, and that's over 2 chicken breast. So I'm hoping that's going to be fine, but it tasted so damn good. Crimson Desert looks good. I haven't... Oh no, it is No Man's Sky, cool. I was going to say, I haven't left it on the Crimson Desert game, have I? Yeah, honest man, Crimson Desert, I wanted to stream that as well today, but I couldn't. I think because I'm streaming every day, getting multiple days with 2 streams as well as every day is a bit much. Why did I come here? I need to go to the Pixel Dude. Yeah, I want to jump back into Crimson. It's so good. I'll definitely be streaming it tomorrow. My blood work came back as pre-diabetic last month, so I stopped believing that I deserve a sweeter day. I'm also now snacking on fruits and yogurt. Honestly, so people, like some people say that fruits, like, you know, grapes are sugar bombs and stuff. I mean, they have sugar, yeah. Bananas, it's like a fair bit of sugar in a banana. But I mean, all of these fruits also have a crap ton of fibre, which, as far as I know, actively slow down the digestion of the sugar. So it's like, you're not getting like, you know, if you just have like Haribo like I did, you just get a crap ton of sugar at once and then nothing happens. You don't get that with fruit. Unless it's juice. There's no fibre. MP is on. It is. I'm in the normal mode because we're just going to buy the things we don't have yet. So like this magmatic eruption. But this one I don't have. Bone broth. Yeah, brothy bitch. Oh god, so many. I might not even have enough quicksilver for all this. Ooh. Is there more? Damn it! Oh, those... Seriously, I'm missing 1. I could have just ignored some decals to get 1. Okay, all these are available. So yeah, I'm just missing 1. God, that's annoying. Okay, let's go on another save to get the other one. Probably like survival or something. 4 cupcakes is a lot. Oh, what's that? Oh, I haven't been perfect though. One day I had 4 cupcakes and another day I had a slice of tiramisu. Yeah, 4 cupcakes is like 1,500 calories or more of just cake. I'm pretty sure. Yo, train, what up? God, that's annoying. I think that's almost done now. Yeah, we go. Right, let's pop to survival, maybe? Yeah, they weren't big ones. Okay, weren't big ones, but like, well, what are you thinking of a big one? So like, if they're just little fairy cake sizes like that size, that's probably what, 200 to 300 calories. 3 if it's got icing for sure. You could have a cupcake could be 1,000 calories, depending on what they put it in. Like, it's insane. Like, it's always so much more than you think it is. Wait, what the frick? Am I still on the expedition in this? Okay, phew. So why was I picking stuff up? I should have probably set it the stream as finishing off all my saves that are in the fucking expedition still. Okay, let's just call the ship to us because this is ridiculous. Actually, while I'm here, I may as well pick up the stuff out of here. Oh god, okay. Maybe not. I have to come back to this. No, it's not repaired. Okay, where is the spoople? How far? Oh, it's really close. Okay. I think your full size like 3-inch in diameter, so the way a man like figures out inches. So yeah, about that. So that's a 600+ calorie cupcake easy. That's massive. That's not a small cupcake. Like, it's a small cake, but it's quite a big cupcake. But I'm glad you're getting ahead of the diabetes stuff. You don't want that shit. Are the anomalies an area with dedicated hosting, or is it still peer-to-peer? I would have thought it'd be peer-to-peer still. I don't think there's any dedicated hosting, is there? Oh. I mean, I could, Dark Lord, if I had, like, I'm not going to spend 10 minutes just to drive a little bit of junk to players. I'm not that good of a person. I feel like people are calling those cupcakes armateurs. But then, like, I mean, I could call, like, a tower block a house. It doesn't, but you wouldn't, it doesn't really mean that most houses are the size of a tower block. You can call, I feel that's such a ridiculous comparison, but it still works. Debrio, how's Miss Spuds OJ? You can call your ship, but you have to collect all expedition rewards first, including heirloom set. To call it to you, do you? But it just shows you where it is. I'd already repaired it. It didn't come to me because it didn't have any fuel in it. So I'm not sure that's true. Maybe we can test it. We just go away from it, try and call it. We don't even need to go away from it. Do 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 do. Land, you gobshite. Let's give it a test. This will know for sure. Yeah. That's not true. I haven't collected everything. Or did you say complete? Oh yeah, you said collect, so yeah, you don't have to collect everything. Do 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 do. Wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I can't call the anomaly in this. Wait, no, I can't call the anomaly. How did I finish the thingy then? On the previous ones? What the frick is going on? I definitely called the anomaly before. Okay, you can call the anomaly after you claim more rewards. Okay. That's what it was. I thought you were saying, yeah, you said the ship above, but you might have meant the anomaly. Do, 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 do. We're going to want to go to the space station for the trade terminal before we start claiming. Should I even do this now? Should we just go to a different save that isn't on the expedition? probably has some freaking Quicksilver. As soon as I see a save, we'll do that. Everything before I made all the objectives. That is weird, yeah. I couldn't. I tried repairing on different saves before completing everything, and it wouldn't let me. It was only once I'd completed that I could repair the ship. Obviously, it doesn't even show you where it is, but you can find it. Like, it's pretty close to the thingy. I was doing an expedition on my abandoned mode save, but claimed all rewards so I can get the text before ending the expedition. Nice, that's a way. Yeah, I did that on mine as well. It's the best way to. Well, it's the best way to get text through for abandoned mode saves expeditions. Right, let's save now. Let's pop to one that just isn't on the expedition, which should be one or two of them. I need to blow my nose again. That one. Oh, that's the one we're actually. Base anomaly, Polestar. It probably doesn't go anywhere. Gek Panda, Corvette expedition. That means you'll be in the anomaly. Do. We have 5,800. We can do the Quicksilver thing we wanted. Yo, Forking, how's it going, bruvna? Good day, is it? Doop. Let's do the ones that we haven't bought yet. That should be everything now. Cool. Gamey, give us a save. Thank you. Right, let's pop it on over to the old thingamadoo, the old abandoned mode. Do. Right, get the last couple or whatevs. Let's get abandoned. Woo! Going to our abandoned save. Woo! Douche. I think is that probably most or all. Oh, hella right! We have all the deco. Finally get the building. Now I feel like we probably shouldn't build on the anomaly. Let's teleport to one of the bases so we can also try that portable thing. I kept running into mine during the missions. I did 4 different saves and put stuff into it, so I had more room. Oh, the ship, yeah, you could run into ship, yeah. It's good place to put some stuff. I mean, we'll check these, but as we haven't been on since, I doubt these will give us a grade. Give us a glyph. I just rearranged the living room and haven't yet plugged in the consoles. Feeling like a relaxing today for once. I say just gonna hang. Hells yeah, you need that every so often, man. Yo Lee, what up? Hello, how's everyone doing? Pretty damn schnazzy, thank you. Hope you're doing swell. Cheers to you. I'm guessing. Oh yeah, I just realised I've seen you in the Crimson Desert one, so I'm guessing that isn't your type of game. Right, I've got these nice and neat, so I'll leave these here. I'll just craft another one. And oh no, it was the base thing, not the travel. Damn it! Got me excited then. Oh no, well, that doesn't mean you're boring. Not everyone likes every game. I'm loving it personally, but I know there's a lot of people, probably a lot of people who are subscribed to me who aren't a fan of it. So it is what it is, you know. Firework tripwire. It does. It does need a firework tripwire. Yo, Cam Steve, just running Crimson Desert, freaking controls and vague mission steps, done it for me. Oh, really? I didn't think the mission steps were vague at all. It's... because it's like, I got what people meant about Elden Ring. Like, Elden Ring was beyond vague. With Elden Ring, the missions were... someone says something to you once, they'll never repeat it, no matter what. And if you forgot it, you're screwed. And if you remember it, you've got to follow, you've got to work out the riddle. It's like, it's insane. Crimson Desert has a, I thought, has a really good quest log system. It's just... like, it's not, it just doesn't take up the screen with the UI, like. The controls, I definitely get what you mean. The controls... I don't hate them, but I don't love them. I'm getting used to it, and I feel like it's going to take a lot of effort to get used to it. But yeah. Crimson Desert doesn't really hold your hand. No, not at all, though. But that's the thing. It doesn't hold your hand, but it does have the quest system. Yeah, I don't know. It's not standard, though. Like, everything in the game... I think almost everything works really well, but almost everything requires you to figure it out first. You can't... It's not just super intuitive. You won't just know how everything works when you start playing it. You definitely have to work it out first. And it can be frustrating. Are you playing it with a controller? Use the key to unlock the door. What door? How and where? I do not know the context of what you're saying, so I can't comment on that specific one. I don't know. I assume the key, or I assume you have picked up the key if it's saying that, and the door would be marked via an X on your map, minimap. I would assume. I don't know. And I just watched a guide video and I had to change clothes even though I broke in and found the door just didn't open. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that's just an oversight. That's not great. But I don't know, there's definitely... I've seen a few minor bugs, but I've only had like 2 visual bugs myself. Yeah, quest key. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Dark Lord. I mean, enemies look at you weird when you come at them with a chair. But yeah, like, so that does sound... I mean, that does sound like a bug. But I haven't had that myself yet. Oh, Jason has gone out. It does to a point. I have found a few quests that don't appear at all. I got a random NPC quest on screen for 1 minute, then nothing. Nothing in menu, just remember it. So, if you mean the ones that are from NPCs, that either sounds like either a bug again, or... So, like, the ones I got from the thingy board, the notice board, they weren't under, like... They weren't under main quests, factions, or challenges. However, they are... You access them via... They're both marked on the map, and you can access them via the map. Or... You look at the like poster you got the quest from in your inventory. It's not in its own quest log. Which, again, I had to figure that out with the help of chat to know how that works. And now I know how it works, I like it. But I had to figure it out, it wasn't just told to me in any way. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that, so so that cleaning chimney one is again what I mean as in you have to get used to it. So the cleaning chimney one is one of the first ones, and it's a pain in the ass to figure out, but once you have done that quest, you know how all of those things work, because you have to select the broom in that from that menu in that way, and then it shows you that you can then focus the thing and press it, or you can interact with things in that way. But to me, that it wasn't intuitive, had to figure it out, and I got a bit annoyed at that one as well. But now I know that, I know a big part of how the game works with things. That's how I saw that anyway. It sounds like they are hearing feedback. Yeah, they released a thing today about the controls, didn't they? I'm surprised. I didn't think they were going to change the controls. But it looks like they're going to approach the controls in a new way. So, hopefully it gets better. Like I said, I don't hate it, but I also don't love it. But yeah, the clean the chimney one annoyed me. Basically, I got up on there, and I didn't see the message the first time. In the top left. On some games, those messages come up and you have to escape them. So like on Dune, you have to press escape to get rid of the message, and that annoys the hell out of me. But it turns out I actually prefer that to when they just go on their own before I was able to read it. So yeah, with that one, I ended up going down, getting frustrated, jumped back on the roof, and then the message came up again. I stood there and read the message, then I knew what to do. A lot of the game is breaking habits from other games, yeah. It's not intuitive in the way that it works. It's a game that works differently to others. I like it, but I also understand. Yeah, I agree. Like going back to Oblivion and remembering that games 20 years ago played different. I might buy a game once it's had a lot of bugs and polish, and when it's half price, I just feel like it was underbaked and overly complex controls. Yeah, I mean, yeah, well, yeah. Like, that's a fair opinion to have. I don't think you're alone in that. I don't feel that way myself fully. I agree to a degree. Like, yeah. It is also funny to sling like Spider-Man 2. I haven't tried that yet because I haven't got that skill. I'm just not prepared to use a skill point on that yet. No, we can't get into this. Let's. Yeah, well, yeah. Let's try see if we can put that thing down. Now we've made a portable one. Oh, we can't. I was hopeful. If you can, Zane, try the controller support. It is a different world. Holding two buttons, then tapping another will test your patience. Wait, so is controller worse? Because when I started that game first on Steam, it was like, this game is made to be played on controller. You should really think about using one. And I'm like, I'm good. I'll use keyboard. So I assumed keyboard was worse. Is controller worse? Even the UI sucks. Just to exit the game, 3 nested menus. Okay, so right. I love the UI, except for that specific thing you just mentioned. So, I hate opening the menu where I press... Oh, we got an ad break, damn it. Actually... Oh, well, Captain... I'm talking to Captain, see if he can hear me. So, I hate pressing escape and it trying to do the recent events and not open inventory. Why, in the middle of a fight, do I have to hold escape and scroll up to enter the menu? Because if I press escape, I might enter the menu, or I might do a recent event and then get killed. That annoys the hell out of me. I also don't know why there's a button for title screen but not exit game from inside the game. You have to go to touchscreen then exit. Yeah, so like that. Other than that, those two things. Other than that, apparently, reconnection successful. Not going to go down again, is it? Let's reload the dashboards. Okay. It seems to be up on YouTube. Stupid thing is, I think it's going to make itself do a fucking ad again. Because he's going to count as a new stream on fucking Twitch. Welcome back, thank you. So, I don't know what happened there. My internet just dropped like a bastard. Well, my internet's been fine recently. This is the first time I've had an interruption for a while. Yeah, ads are going to feckin' start again. You know what? Snooze. Feck off, you bastard. Only snooze for 5 minutes, but... bullshit, man. We just got ads before it crashed. It should tell that we've had ads recently. Stupid. Don't anger the Crimson Desert gods. Yeah, it appears that Perlabyss was like, okay. He's not saying everything is super perfect. I'm loving the game, but there are some annoyances. The thing is, in another respect, I've never expected any game to be perfect. So, the annoyances within Crimson Desert are within my tolerance for annoyance. I'll take that, maybe. So it might seem like I'm super happy with the game, but it's just that... yeah, it's just within expectations. I always expect it to be a bit shit. Like no game's perfect, is it? Every game has bugs. Like Starfield. That was within my realms of expectation. The main thing that pissed me off with Starfield was the amount of loading screens. Good God. Tedious. Then have a quick look in Discord memes. Okay. JFC Yo-Yo, by the way. There's too much power in the chat. There was Jason and Captain Steve in the chat. Those two people at once just made the chat explode. Too much power. Memes. The Crimson Desert worse on controller, I'd say. It's official. The new controller for Crimson Desert is out. Oh. It's just a picture of yes, the new Crimson Desert controller. So stupid. I like it. That damn skill tree for me. Starfield showing off shipbuilding, then locking it down to deep into the trees. So damn dumb. Yeah. Actually, yeah, that was stupid as well. Yeah. Yeah, there's a weird way to... I think, yeah, shipbuilding should have been its own thing instead of having, like, an engineering tree or whatever. Keyboard's so much better. So, yeah, it turns out keyboard is better. That's weird. So, like, my little finger was aching after that Reed Devil fight. I still haven't killed it, but the amount of times I had to click control with my little finger, and it's not the most comfortable thing to tap, but I'm constantly using it throughout the fight, and that's just pressing one button. So I can parry, because the only way you can ever beat that fight is to parry, apparently. I seriously grab a controller and test out. Why? No. I believe it's terrible. I don't need to try this. Like, why do I... like, hey man, just seriously, just get someone to kick with the balls, you'll see it hurts, man. It's like, no, I'm good. Don't need to be kicked in the balls. I believe you that it hurts. Don't need to feel that again. It's been... how long's it been since I was last hitting the balls? Probably about 15 years. Don't need to redo it. Don't need an update. Hey man, they've updated the damage stats. It's definitely hurts more. Huh? Cool. Yes. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Controller's just fine. Okay, Dark Lord, you're an anomaly. So you might think it's fine. And I believe that you think it's fine. I would believe Jason's experience being more likely to the standard experience than yours. Dark Lord's an anomaly who finds weird speedrun things and stuff. Like, yeah, as we play the game, I just spent 20 hours trying to get through this wall. Got through it, and it's like, just do this. What? Like Chinese French, you can't be told the pain of ball kicks. You got to experience. To be fair, that was actually a bad example. Being kicked in the ball, like no, it wasn't, because I believed that it hurt. Like, you'd believe that it hurts, but being kicked in the balls, it's like you can't understand how it feels unless you've been kicked in the balls. It's that dull, unending ache that rises up into your stomach after. That's like how do you describe that without yeah. It's not good. Control is fine, just like Stockholm syndrome. You just don't know the beautiful release of mouse and keyboard. Remember, Zane didn't find out about parry till I tell him about it. To be fair, that was like an hour into the first stream. It's like, they didn't know you could, I don't know, do this in the game. Yeah, until it was an hour in. Dark Lord. The hell? And to be fair, I still play on controller. I prefer it. Every guy who has experienced that is wincing. Yeah. Yeah, because the parry, I tried looking for parry, and I found the block button, and it's control, and I just saw that you just put the thing up. But parry in that game, so I didn't think you could parry, because you can't just parry by blocking. You parry by deflecting. That's what parry is. But it turns out that it will do that, like, motion if you block perfectly. So if you perfectly time the block, it will do the parry motion, and that's how you parry. And it's part of the skill menu. It's actually in there under the thing. But yeah, there's parry, then there's dodge, and there's counter. I'm gonna get counter for the Reed Devil fight, because I feel that when I'm attacking him after I've parried him, he sometimes recovers a bit earlier. So having the counter as a backup, because counter works that if you attack the enemy just before they attack you, you'll get a counter in. So I feel like that's almost works as like a passive backup in some situations. The pain is exquisite. Oh god, off layers. We've got a masochist in the chat here. Head folks, yo, Midnight, how's it going, man? Shadeza, do you good there? We'd be talking about being kicked in the balls and other stuff. My chat has not been updating. I'm just gonna reload. Oh, there we go. Live chat. Yeah, the stream went down weirdly. It was back like a bastard. I came in for a few seconds of the conversation, but I feel I can still phase out on this one. Right, so building-wise, this is the only thing we've really done in here so far. Just this one room, which is just some handy-dandy things for us to get some goodies. Is there still that weird thing where it acts as if everything's been picked by picking one? Why is this allowing me to get... Oh, it's allowing me to get them all so many times. I'll take it. Sweet! Oh, yeah, that was hella stuff. He isn't doing it with this. I assume it gave me all that. Yeah, I've got 12 here. Did I have more up here? It gave me 12 of them, so I think it gave me a fair few. Did he give a bunch of warp cells? Who got kicked in the balls? Oh, no, like Jason was saying that I've got to try the controller setup on Crimson Desert. It's so awful that I can't understand that it's awful unless I've tried it. And I said, I trust him. I don't need to be kicked in the balls to know that it hurts. So that's essentially what it was. In one of my freighters, I had those canisters lined up, so it was like 60 of them. Same. I did in my original big Atlas Rises freighter. I had like just a mass of them near the thing, the freaking cockpit thingy, the bridge. There we go. Now I had another room with a load of this stuff on the other one, which was really cool. But then they changed all the interiors of freighters, and then it balked it. So, in this, we still need to... I think the first thing to go on for, which would be quite good, is this room. This is going to be the chill room. We need sofas and shit. So what kind of sofas do we have access to? Is it just these? I think this and this might be the ones to go for. Are there not any more? At least there's a crap ton of stuff we can build in here. I'm glad we can build all the space station furnishings. Finding what we're gonna frigging go for is crazy. I'm glad we can do the oversized cogs and stuff as well there. Shell assembly station. Yeah, we can get some we can get a Borg room on the go. We can even build plants in here. Fuck yeah. That's a hell of a lot of decals and posters, good lord. So, those are all the sofas then. This doesn't up here. There are rugs and stuff. We can make this room look nice. It's like a home, only carven. The giblets, bruh. Then let's get some carbon, bitch. Ooh. I like that we can access the storage from the personal refiner. That's pretty cool. Scoo-doo. Yappity-doo. Scoo-doo. The space station, woo back, hails the edge on. The space station parts are some of my favourites for lighting and phasing the hologram screens into walls or windows. Hell's yeah, dude. Hell's yeah, boy. Need that stuff. I got my grapefruit and sour cranberry G Fizzle for shizzle here, dude. It's deluge. I'm glad we went to the effort to get all of those things. I just need to make sure the save doesn't get deleted this time. I'd be pretty gutted if I died on this one. Yes, it is permadeath to those ones. Gizzle fizzle. Jizzle fizzle, gizzle fizzle? What? What the schnitzel berries are you talking about, bruh? What the deuce, buddy? We also want some of these in the walls, but will they really work? I'm not sure. That's going to be a pain in the ass to try and get it to go properly anywhere. It's supposed to be a wall tapestry. I need to get something in the middle here to then put it on, I think. Let's try to avoid that one then. So, do we want to make a carpet for the floor, or do we just want to dress up the floor with some carpets? I feel like that's probably the way to go. Get some of these up in. We want to somehow avoid the... Can I lower this? I can. Das ist gut. Can you lower it? Das ist gut. Oh, let's make it smaller, I mean. Wait, what? You can put these on walls? I had no idea. How does that look? Probably bad. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. It needs to be higher. Although that looks like a mat on top of it and some wires going over it, so it's not too bad. Let's get the sofas in. What we need to do... Building on the ship is a bit pain. Can I not... There's no build camera. Okay. Jizzle. Oh, Jizzle Bizzle. Your fuelage. Dragon Audio, how's it going, man? It's a gamer. Oof, I've been putting off Remnant. Is the junk collecting at all fun? Yeah, I think so. So, it's fun in a satisfying way. Many people have found it tedious. Many people who found it tedious now find it fun. I do have a step-by-step guide for it. If you want to just get it done, you only have a couple of days. And that step-by-step guide will tell you how to get it done in 2 hours. You just follow the steps and it'll be done. So that's an option if you want. I've also got a tips guide just for saving some time in general anyway, if you'd rather go the non-guide route. You can find those both on the YouTube channel. Zanesville. Is that floating? No, that actually works. That works perfectly, actually. What about these going into the side? So I can't put one this side with that, so I should probably move that. Or just have like a big one. No, so I need to put this in first. So. Maybe. The moving of the camera, I'm trying to put stuff down, is real annoying. Why is that happening? Why can't I use a build cam, you son of a bitch? Am I supposed to get anything straight like this? Is that straight? No, it's not. Fuck's sake. This is pretty brutal. Not my favourite expedition. Oh no, it's not my favourite, but actually I came to enjoy it quite a bit. I've come to the conclusion that on the replay expeditions I will be on vacation when Remnant comes up. I'll do it and I'll enjoy it. I think we've come to the conclusion today that as with Crimson Desert and the Remnant expedition shows that I am not the best source of whether you'll enjoy something or not. Because I enjoy weird things apparently. That's straight. Right, cool. Good lord, I have to use the lines on the floor. Maybe going in first person is actually going to help a lot here. Still drifts. It'll probably help. Oh, I can't get it that far. It's a pain. Maybe I have to put this one in first and then put the triangle corner one to go to this. So I think that's straight. I just need to move this now to match that. Okay. Close. Very slightly off. I think that's good. I think I'm gonna done it there, buddy. Hoo-wee. Watch out for clipping issues as well. Oh no. I think that is about as good as I could possibly expect it to be. I'm happy with that. See, does it still work properly? It already feels like more of a home. I've been watching the sequel series to Inuyasha on Crunchyroll. I haven't seen Inuyasha. I don't even know what it's about. Right now, what do we need? We need... So obviously we want to enjoy the stuff outside, but we also... Why do these not connect even though they're right next to each other? I feel like this shouldn't be here. This is the corner edges of this. Makes no sense. Maybe I'll just have to disguise this as a pillar. Maybe this is where the TV can go. We can see it from here. No, that would be... You just have to crane your neck. Oh no, we can't be craning our necks, can we? So... TV. Let's try and create a TV. First of all... Well, I could... Can it make a bigger one of these? No, because if I make it bigger, then it's going to be too... It'll go into the floor. It already does. Never mind then. Can you use a flat panel? We could use a robotic arm though still. Oh no, no way. I don't know if I have a favourite expedition. I really like the Cursed. Cursed was good. Things I like most expeditions. I've enjoyed them all. Which is good because I've played them all about 5+ times. Ooh. Could use that as a TV. Should work pretty well. Do we have a pillar light and then attach it to the pillar light? So I need to move this there. So can't even go to cube or menu. That lift. Oh no, because it moves my mouse still. In that case, I need to Alt Tab out, move my mouse, Alt Tab back. Then, with my mouse up and not on the desk so it can't move it, I need to twist to get this flat. So it just changed the things. What the hell's this one? Okay, yeah, still see there. Just watching TV, bruh. Just sideways TV. Hi, Chappy-o. How's it going, MBT? I'm not sure about this, but maybe we need something better. At least it moves, though. That's cool. And it is moderately straight. It's a bit off. It's a bit off, but as long as you don't stare at it, it's fine. So we need some potted plants. We need a coffee table. So what choices have we got for coffee tables? That's kind of a coffee table, but it's like a blinding heel coffee table. Small box. Small box, eh? I think too many tables, really. I suppose I can counter. Why don't these snap together, damn it? These really should snap. The utterly frustrating manipulation of objects on Corvette hab walls, why? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Don't want to crane annex. I'm going to have to call timeout for a reality check that you don't need to get that specific. Anton, I'll hear none of your shit about this, damn it. We take it seriously. We take it seriously and we cry ourselves to sleep when we get it wrong. That's how we work in this in this channel. This is how we do things. I don't think there's any tables in this, is there? Oh, there might be. Oh, we've got a stone trough for when the kids visit to feed. There's a wash trough as well, so they won't stink up the place. No. If you know, if you don't feed your kids in a trough, you know, you're not parenting, right? Are you? Can't imagine yourself there, then you ain't part of the real simulation, man. So many we can do for our potted plants. So back to it. So this has potential for a coffee table, honestly, on a ship. But like, it's not a classy one, but I'm not going for a classy thing here. I'm going for, like, we used bits of scrap to make some of this stuff type thing. I think a arcade cavitation heater would be silly on this. You don't use fire in a ship. Not only because of potential high concentrations of oxygen, but also because it will use up the oxygen and kill you. Specifics are the epicenter of immersive nature of decor. One would argue the entire point. Also, my OCD, so anyone else who thinks we may go too far, you can suck it. Wow, Anton, the chat is turning on you, bruv. Right. So, I mean, would this just not fit? I think we can work with this. Like, you know, you found it on a job. No, I don't think I want one here as well, but yeah, we'll just have one because, you know, only having one or two things of the same style mixed in kind of adds to it. That's okay, I'm a middle child, I'm used to being the lightning rod of hate. Whoa, lightning rod of hate. Holy crap. Destroy the child. Right, how does this look if we get it down? We need a proper glass one in the center, a low glass coffee table. Thought you were gonna agree. Sorry, yeah, no. No, Anton was the one who said it. Yeah, it goes from whose line is anyway. Is there anything we can make into a coffee table that isn't a coffee table? We could use some pallets. That would be proper. That's what the scrap collectors around this area do through the horn. Like going to the East End. Hey, what about you, slag? they all sound like. I wonder if I'll ever reach the day where I offend every, like, let's say sub person though, but like sub peoples of like different cultures and stuff in the world. I spent 45 minutes nudging 2 types of desks together to be pixel perfect and nobody noticed, but I knew. I could disconnect from the situation. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna find. How is that? After we've got all this shit and there's not a small long coffee table. HG, what are you playing at, man? You know, let's try. Well, first we'll start with the trough. Then we'll get a top for our table. That's what we need. Need a tabletop. 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 Yeah, tabletop into your face. Is that even? That's more centered than I expected, but it's not centered. That's gonna be really hard to center on both directions. My desk isn't low. It's not low enough anyway. But that does work as a table somehow. One desk isn't low enough. I mean, well, we could make it low, but we just have to put in multiple. That might be what we'll need to do. So. Ups into your face. In your face. So, a coffee table needs to be about the same height as sitting down. Good. Oh, it flashes! Mother fudge. Might be able to get it down, yeah. Might be the way, though. Oh no! Oh, I'll have to duplicate. I'm glad I can duplicate the same size, buddy. But I do need to duplicate it from the other side. Wake me up before you do. You stand here and go. Wake me up before you go. Big in your butthole, baby. Oh no, that's off. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Hurt my dancing tonight. I already have taken a good deep look at the opposite sides of objects, like the Android station. The back of it is interesting to use too. Ooh. Also really easy to clean under. I think they use some sort of Mass Effect feel. Wait, what? Maybe it's just maybe just to use the wall piece top by itself and it'd be a hover table. That's actually not a bad idea. And hover tables would be awesome. Like you said, cleaning under them would be great. That looks pretty good. Okay, there's a coffee table. Yeah, when you come in, this side's got that. People are in this corner are screwed. Those people, we don't care about those people. Those people have a glorious, like, they've got a view of everything, so they have enough. You've met my Russian cousin, son of a bitch. Yes, son of a bitch. Hello. I really think a deep look. Right, so let's see, can we colour this? Ah, I wish we could put a wooden texture on it, that'd be cool. We can colour it at least. Shame we can't get like a dark brown mahogany or something. Oh. The grey and red's kind of classic. Lovely. We don't care about those people, that's where I can sit. Yeah. Right now, we definitely need... Well, we need, yeah, like I said, we need some potted plants. I'm thinking here we'll have like a cabinet unit. Do we have any cabinet units? Oh. Eric, my dancing tonight. Do we need a bite beat in this room? Need gold and metal plating. So 32 gold, 3 metal plating. And this is where the refiner comes in. Yay! And metal plating. Oh, by the way, I'm accessing the storage in the Corvette at the moment via the refiner. I don't have to go. Oh, okay. I can't bring metal plating apparently. I'll have to go for that. It fits, I sit. If I want immersive, I'll play in VR for 20 minutes, get nauseous, and try again next week. Oh. Wee. Wee wee. Pee pee pee. Okay, it feels toasty on this with it being cold outside. Cold outside. Yes, gibbity-doo, yeah, baby, it's cold outside. I'm dum-ba-da-roo, oh, baby, it's... Oh, good lord, that's hideous. Already terrible. No, that was better. Yeah, I need to learn bite beat properly. Gotta turn this off. I didn't hear any of this over there at all. Right. I should program an arpeggio into melody, and I have actually made drum and bass with these. Used 2 just for bass lines. Turned it down to D. But you a fan of the... I bet you love the D, don't you? Right, so... right, cabinet time. Cabinet, it's a cabinet. We could get the worktop with the cabinet on top. We could also have some shelving. Oh, maybe this should be a coffee area to make the coffee. That's good. So yeah, we'll have a word. We'll make the coffee here. Kind of straight, but it's a bit big. That's a good size. The lady said. Yeah. Donut. D minor is the saddest of all chords, I find. Spinal Tap and I heard your crass joke. Chose to ignore it. It was perfectly crafted. Get into the right position. Yes. Good. That works. Right, this is the coffee station. Now, on top of here, let's... How small can I make this? I'll make this for where we put the coffee pods machine. Yeah, boy! That's where the coffee pods go, bitch! Right. Also, I need a backing to this, maybe. Nice. I'm so glad you can make things bigger and smaller. So, what else do we need for our coffee station? No, you can't be a space pirate without coffee. We do need... Oh, we need some kind of water receptacle. Vintage tap. Or in here. We could... Oh, this could be part of the coffee machine. Coffee pod machine, though, doth offset mine ears. So, espresso machine and grinder, Philistine. Dude, we're space peeps. We ain't got no time for grinding beans, bruh. At least it's using good beans. Vintage teapot. Oh, teapot. A rustic starred vessel for brewing and serving hot beverages. Crafted in the traditional style of the Gek Firstborn, the decorative tableware lends a touch of comfort and style to bases. That looks more like a shisha than a teapot. Right? I mean, I feel like that is the design, but they couldn't really say it was a bong. It's 100% a bong, though, isn't it? Look at it. You vaporize. You get your nip through the tea. That flavours your nip. Or need a bong over here. Base baristas always draw a slight vacuum to avoid bitterness. It's a water pipe. The bong. It's a boodong. Anyone found a workaround for vertical floors yet, or am I the only one working on it? What do you mean a workaround for vertical floors? Like, in what sense? Like, are you trying to get a floor to be vertical? Are you trying to make it... Like, what's it a workaround of? Or... Because, I mean, you can fairly easily, I believe, like, make a floor vertical. I haven't done it in ages. I was trying to think how you would do that. Blatantly a hooker pipe, yeah. Origin probably Morocco for smoking quackleaves. Right, so we want, yeah, one load of cups on those things. Reinforced capsule. What's that? Maybe we could use this in the coffee machine design. In the sense that they killed the glitches. They haven't killed all the glitches, have they? You can still do some glitch building. Like, you can still do a Y glitch and stuff. And that's like the main one. You can do most things with a Y glitch. Base build, dead easy, Corvettes. We got... Oh, I've got no idea about doing it in a Corvette, no. So, let me merge these two. Oh, that actually works surprisingly well. Let's make it all weird. Let's have this is the receptacle that you push, you drop all the beans into. Still using a workaround. And being able to Y glitch transfer from base to Corvette. Oh no, I don't think you can do that. They fixed that a while back. Beebs wasn't too impressed because obviously he found and popularized the glitch. Works, but it's annoying. I haven't done much on it. I worked out enough to get a macro mostly working so that I could build that slope on that road from the waste heap up to the processing plant. That's all I've done with it for a while. But this is going to be a pain in the ass to get them beat. I need more carbon, for fuck's sake. I've probably got a bunch in the actual storage. Oh, not as much as I thought, honestly. Let's just... Oh, we've got oxygen on us. We'll just make a bunch. What? Oh, that's why, yeah. Anyway, so we can do it in this. Do 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 do. Ba, 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 ba. How about on Xbox? No chance. Oh, that's the thing, yeah. I suppose doing it... It was tough to get a macro to do it most of the time. Doing it by hand, fuck that. So yeah, if you're having to do it with controller, so much worse now. Base Corvette still works, no problem. It's just that the mechanic is nerfed more than the in-air snap has been removed. Same thing with vertical objects like floor. But can't you just... But if you can get the Y glitch to work, can't you just maneuver Y connections to get that? Like reverse Y glitch with the point on the side of the floor using a wall. And then have another one above that. The reverse Y glitch from that to the other, so you have a vertical wire, and then Y glitch a floor onto that, then just shift it half a floor or something. I thought that would work. Right, it's probably done. Don't need quite a bit of this there, buddy. No, because they've done something to the... I have no idea what you mean by in air. What do you mean by in air? I've never heard that used in any glitch building context, so I've got no idea what it means. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do that. I've got no idea what a backstop is either. You're using... I've never heard any of these terms with bit glitch building. So clean and can be fiddly to use. I was just worried the fork I used to stir my coffee was going to get weird taste now that I'm using it to scoop Jamaican jerk tuna salad, but it's okay. What means it's not snappable? Cache wire glitched. Snappable cache wire glitched. I don't know what that means either in this context. Or non-snappable base to Corvette glitch. Yeah, I never played with glitches. I've never heard Beeb say any of these things either. But I don't... Honestly, I don't care enough to have a big discussion with Beebs about what this means. But like... I mean, right. I'll see if I can do what I'm thinking, and then you can tell me where the in-air thing relates. If you want. Right. Let's get those cups on there, and then I'll try making a vertical floor. Probably turn out that what we're thinking isn't even the same thing anyway. Oops. You want all the cups? I mean, 12 cups is enough, damn it. How many cups does one space dude need in a world where there's only him? Right, let's pop to a base and see if we can... Oh, yeah, let's actually pop to a base, not the middle of the void. I'm trying to remember how the endpoints of wires act, and I can't remember how, so this might take a little trial and error. So in air is the space around you. So you want to build a vertical circle floor. Prior to this current update, then you'd simply, as before, snap using the wire glitch. Okay. Might it be better if you said in air as opposed to something else? So the way I used to line up my base build to... Oh, before the update you can make contact with the space around you as the planets was made in a hex bubble, kind of like invisible bricks. I've never heard of any of that. Is there a specific video where Beebs explains this? Nothing to pre-snap to. I've never heard of this game ever having that. Like, are you on about like how Valheim has a set grid with 16 directions that you snap to? Obviously this would be more complex, but... Ah, Jay, the workaround for in-air is to use an arch or garage door to provide a glitch anchor for point B of the wire. And so that is related to this hex thing? Oh, good lord. I have a feeling that if we discussed this for about an hour, I'd understand what you mean, and I would know it as something completely different. I haven't glitch built in a while, so it's possible there's just a bunch of stuff. I mean, clearly I don't recognise these terms, and both of you seem to know them, so... The Corvette parts, when they're in their red phase, that is what the in-air was like, only you can't see them like a Corvette. You're saying, when you say in-air, you mean not connected to something. So you mean, but what has that got to do with base building? No, because he gave up on building because of this. Is I use a backstop too? Oh god. I'm gonna see if I can do this thing. I mean, to be fair, even in the best of times, trying to explain a glitch in a chat to someone streaming has never been an easy task. Even in Atlas Rises, when all we had was the... Shit, what was it called now? The original, like, big glitch that started all the Dark Lord found, Dark Lord Zelric. Is this pre-wire glitch ever existing? It wasn't the adjacency glitch. Or was it the adjacency? Was it the original adjacent? Austin, we'll try and pop back on if I can. Catch you later, Leah. Awesome having you, dude. Parts invisible. So, yes, some glitchable parts are invisible in free placement. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of that. To be fair, I don't think I've glitched since free placement was a thing. Right, so, let's try and get a vertical. So, I want a bit of space. I'll do it. Oh. Something. I think of how the wire reacts to whatever. We'd probably want to work with some kind of thing. Let's just see how this reacts. Oh. There's a garage door. There. I can do it this side. So how does this change this? So, right, have I got glitches up? IQ? Is that what my macros are in there? Back always help with tea with a few things. How's it? Welcome back, dude. It's broken, which is why Beebs gave up. At least took a break. I mean, even if you don't. Because this is what allows you to snap when free-floating objects off the terrain. It appears in free placement. Specifically snap. You have to skip in and out of snapping. Feel like a language has been applied to something, and I haven't been around for when that language was applied to it. I'm probably familiar with what you're saying. I just don't know the words you're using to describe it, so it's just confusing me. Where's the macros? So I've got the thing up for my mouse. Key assignments. There we go. I do not want to install a Ghetto Stream Deck. Thank you. Side button. Wait, what? Why does this not have? I already added macros to this. Where are they? Ugh. I gotta figure out the friggin' macro timing again. Or is it a different? Oh, there we go. Thank God, it was a different profile. Okay, right. I've used this. This is the second time I've used this software. So macro 1. What's that? Okay, so we got 1, 3, and 7. 1, 2, 7. Just work out which one is which. He sounds like a plan this week. No doubt, game glitching, necessary evil, or devs being fascist. Tea, biscuits, and angry words fly. Your wire will phase through. Oh, so what's this? 9 out of 10. Your wire will phase through the object and into the floor. It's broken, which is why Beeb's good. I haven't seen GG yet, but he better be steeping us up. Right, so we want a wall. So would it be 3 probably? No, 3 is a toggle clip. There we go. It was 1. So that is upright to that. Oh, I actually pressed the wrong button there. Damn it. I'll press the Y glitch again. So that is there. If... What happens if I do that? Right, fucking card me, are you kidding me? Oh, it didn't do it this time. Is that...
You are a smelly pirate hooker.
Maybe. Apparently not. Why did it do it the other times? It's not doing it now. But it does it for that. What's going on? It is like a plan. I've never seen Lost. I haven't seen GGB yet, but it might stupid enough. This, wow, that macro scare was more of a cliffhanger than season 3 of Lost. Yeah, stupid. What if I just go in and out? Will that work? Will that reset it? No. See, here's my take. You would think that devs would take notes of the wonderful result of being able to manipulate in the X, Y, and Z coordinates of correct parts, the flow and wonderful shapes. Maybe... Okay, works underneath, but not there. What the fuck is that about? That was weird. Then... So, is that not what you meant by vertical flooring? I'm guessing this isn't what you meant. Because that works. So, even with the garage door, it's broken because outside of the wire itself, there is literally nothing solid to pin to, and so may not pin to current cursor point. But I don't understand why do you need something outside of... I don't understand what you mean by outside of that either. Outside of the wire itself? Oh, right, first of all, is this what you meant or not? Normally it'll pin to wherever you're looking and not the actual point you need or want. What is the point that you would need want? Like, is that a snap point that you have the wall piece is snapped to? Do you mean that snap point, or do you mean a wire point? Oh, did you mean not being able to free place the wire end? But you just point to what you... I don't know. To be fair, I mean, this stuff is a bitch to like try and convey over chat. But if I want to understand what he's trying to say, I need to break down what he's trying to say. So knowing whether this is the result he was talking about when he said vertical flooring. If it's not, we can move on. If it is... The wire is green stain. Because we've moved on to the functionality, but the original thing was about getting vertical flooring. Your cursor location. So to current position of where you'll be pointing it. I thought that was what I meant by vertical flooring too. Okay, yeah, the green dot. Okay, yeah. So that's the anchor point I would refer to that as. Actually, no, I wouldn't refer to that as the anchor point because that's separate. That's just where you point to get the thing in the position to snap. So like a wall here will have that point being the center of the wall, but the anchor point is actually at the bottom center, so it's different to anchor points. But what about that? That's just where you point to get it to go to that position where it will snap in there. Like that's where you point the cursor for it to go. Vertical implies full 90-degree coordination, as I demonstrated, yeah. I'm getting the feeling we're not going to get an answer on whether this is what was meant by vertical flooring. Now take your wire glitch with object and pin it to that green dot. Get a wire glitch with an object. I've never heard of that being possible. That green dot, I've never known that as to be interactable, other than you just, that's where you point to put the thing. Is there a video anywhere of someone doing this? It will either, one, snap to location or snap to a different spot. So, that is just a visual representation of where the thing will snap. Like I said before, it's not an anchor point, which is where the thingy for glitching will go. So if I Y glitch to this, it will be at the bottom center, which is actually like here where my white little cursor dot is. It will go there, because that is where the anchor point of the item is. But I could see that being confusing, however, because if you have a floor like this, it's in the center again, but that is actually where the anchor point is for a floor. So if I Y glitch there, it's where that green thing is. But it's not because the green thing was there, that's just where the anchor point of the item is. Right, Zainsworld, you do know how to glitch right. I've just done this. Does that answer your cheeky little question? Or are you not trying to be cheeky there? It sounds like. I'm trying to work out what you're saying. This update has broken that glitch. So is there a video anywhere of anyone doing this? With that green dot? Always on a wall. Let's say that green dot on a wall. Because if you do it on a floor, the green dot is in the same place as the anchor point. But on a wall, the anchor point is at the bottom center. And the green point is in the center. He's right, the snap point is not the same as the acknowledgement point to a part, yeah. Like this, yeah, I mean, if I try to explain this again, it's just going to confuse it more. Stay there. No, see if the wire is on the terrain or floating. Oh, it was floating. Like, it was exactly where the central point of that floor was. Because that's where the anchor point is. The wire, when you do a reverse wire glitch, it will always put it into the anchor point of the piece, which is separate from that green dot. That green dot is not the anchor point representation. Now, is that what you were talking about, or is there something different? And if you were talking about the green thing and it's specifically working it on a wall, so someone doing reverse wire glitch to that green thing on a wall, I want to see a video of that screenshot, or it didn't happen essentially. Yeah, I know I've gone out of the thing, but I did move, so you could see exactly where that was. It was floating. Now, if it went on the floor instead of that spot, that's just a mistiming of the wire glitch. Right, so the break in the glitch is that on that point, it doesn't work like it used to. It works exactly like it used to for everything I've done here. However, what I have noticed is the timing is different. The timing is tighter. That's what Beebs was mad at. Right. Oh, this is going off the rails. Where's this video of Beebs? Do you have the video title by any chance? You probably just watched it a while back. You won't know the video title. But let's see if I can find it. I'm sure he won't mind us watching video. Yeah, it's way tighter. So the only difference to that I've seen is the timing's way tighter. And you saw there was a weird thing where up above it wouldn't go to it, but at the point and below it worked every time. That was weird. So adjacency glitch broken. Here's what still works. I'm guessing that's the video. I've actually seen that video. Well, currently, Jay, you haven't shown exactly what you mean. I've shown you that it does work. So, what we think you mean. let's bring this.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another guide.
Pause
Today we're
video.
jumping back in.
So you're saying let me know if there's a workaround, but so far we haven't seen what you're saying. You was in the vid, I think, at the same time. Loads watched it. Hey, what do you mean I was in the vid at the same time? Not sure if anyone has found about what we're going to do. Elements, keep name out your damn map. What you say? Right. Yeah, because that up above in air is wrecked. Okay, so the one point where it didn't quite work, so that's what you mean. So let's try and recreate that again. I feel like the goalposts are being pushed whenever we bring anything here. Let's try it. So it was the one that was here that wouldn't go. It wasn't actually this exact location, but we'll try this. So can we do this? Okay, we can do it there. Now, what didn't work before... Let's do this, because if I cancel it, that's an annoying thing. If you cancel this, it pulls you out of the camera. So what didn't work was this specific location, but now it works. So it didn't work before, but now it works. So whatever wasn't working, we got to work. So what else is the problem? The wire at point B, free placement, is red state now, unless it is touching the draw box of another object. Right, the wire at point B is red state, unless it's touching the... What's the draw box of another object? What is that, the draw box? You just saw it wouldn't work up above, but keep asking what I mean. But now it is working as well, so... And we got it to work. We just went below instead of above, and we got the vertical floor, which is what you want, what you're asking for a workaround to begin with. And now, so we've gone past the green thing. So... Can we go back to the green thing? Put this again. Let's as well. So this green thing on a wall. What you were talking about that before, as in we should be able to get it to where that is, but that's never been the case with the wall. So was that just a misunderstanding or what? Okay, if the wire is touching a planet part, it goes red state, but if it's touching another part, you placed it green state. You placed it green states. Oh, so we just can't place a wire onto the floor? Okay, we can if we do that. So let's try it the other way. So if we Y glitch from this, reverse Y glitch. Okay, now we won't do that again. So I wonder what causes that. Oh, it did then. It just took a few attempts because the timing's tight. So it allows me to do that. Is that not what you mean? Because that's the B state? Or the B end? What is it? B at point B, yeah. So I imagine point B is the other end of the wire. If it's touching another part, you placed green state. And so Jay, I get the feeling that, like, it feels like you moved the goalpost several times. Okay, you just did a thing. Because whenever we've come to potential answers to what you were saying, you've ignored it and said something else. This isn't the first time you've done this either, so I think we're going to move on from this and yeah. So far I haven't seen any evidence of what you were saying. And if you did mean that one bit where it just didn't do it, but then we're able to do it, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's drawn a line. Yeah, it's. I feel like we're just wasting time at this point. So let's carry on. Do I have anything else here? Oh, I wonder if this is directly above us. Was that interfering in some way? I don't know. So I haven't moved anything. I disagree from what I've seen. And this isn't the first time it's happened either. So I think, like, yeah, I just won't go on in on things like this in the future with you. Yeah, like last week you said he does this a lot with me. I think you're the problem with that. It's only you, so yeah, I think we'll leave it. Right, anyway, so we're trying to build on the Corvette. And we get back up there. The start button skips between Corvette build and base build. Oh yeah, like the overlapping bases thing where you can just switch to which base you're building on or whatever. Right, so back to the room with a coffee table. Right. Now, what can we use as... Can we get Tide Pods? We haven't... Could we do a load of tiny little buttons in a thing? What's that? No, that is definitely broken. Yeah, I've got no idea about the Corvette thing. The only thing I was thinking about was what was first brought up, which is to make a floor vertical. Well, I don't know. Right, do we have a tray? Meanwhile, interior decor. Yo, Lee, welcome back. Awesome to have you, bruvna. Good day, Izzy. Do we have any... Does anyone know of any really shallow trays in this? There's no way to make it... Well, I mean, we technically could if we really made the one thing small. Make a tray out of a friggin' pallet. I'm hoping for, like, a really shallow tray, basically, that we can just put... I'm thinking we might be able to use these as a little, like, coffee pots. I don't know. BG brick bin, feeding trough. Oh, dude, freaking spot on. Good thinking, man. And this one. So, like, how many different ways does someone need to explain something to you, Zanes, or before you click on? You do this every time when someone is trying to explain, and then you deny seeing and proof. You say anyone, you're the only one who this happens with, and it's happened with multiple times. Well, experiment to yourself. Well, I mean, yeah, like, I can't see any evidence other than you're the problem here. So, I don't know, man. Like, MET, do you know what? Sorry to bring you into this, but I don't need to pick any sides. Don't worry. Do you understand? Am I missing the thing here? Do you understand what Jay was saying? My skills ain't on Beef's level, so if you need better explanation, then he's the go-to. Like most here refer to Beefs. Nah. Actually, MVT, you don't need to answer that, by the way. I don't mean to bring you into anything like this. Corvettes have a base radius like the normal bases. Yeah. Well, I got to a point where I am also missing whatever point Joe's trying to make, to be perfectly honest. Okay. I'm definitely not insane then, but I don't know. Anyway. So, feeding trough. Is that in this one? Ah, there it is. Perfect. Oh, he's stone, though. Good shout, though. That might work, actually, when it's really small. That's as small as it will go. I just feel things get mad awkward. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting past it. This might feel on top. That's not going to work. Because he was using one crown for Corvette. I don't know, man. Right. Let's find... Yeah, so that tray won't work. These are a bit deep, but they might be able to work. All these pretty much the same. Quite similar. Point something out if you read back the messages. Could you copy and paste that message then? If we're... I'll give this one... I'll give this one more thing. So you can't say that. Like, I just ignored your point. Yoa's but an established base to Corvette is sabotaged by the devs now. Yeah, that is, yeah. I remember Beebs telling me the whole building the base parts like that on a Corvette doesn't work. Ball. Fire dish. Maybe a wall thing that just has that? Maybe this could. Actually, this is kind of perfect. Like the kind of thing you'd have with coffee pods in. Oh god. Oh, actually, I might not be able to slot them in though. Use something round and flat, unsnapped and half sunk into the countertop to create coffee cup. Dynamic Space Weasel. That's not a bad idea. Oh, that would annoy the hell out of me, though. Actually, wouldn't that annoy the hell out of you? Aren't you, like, the kind of person who, like, would just think non-stop about wiping that? I feel like you're the devil on your own shoulder there, Space Weasel. It's your space dirt pad, not mine. Right. No, I'm not going to fit it that way. It's like a 3D printed coffee pod tray. Anyone got a workaround for creating a dishcloth yet? Dishcloth. I don't know. Couldn't you? There's a load of cloth things here. Couldn't you just? Can't we actually just have like this hanging as if it's hanging off a little rail, a dishcloth? Why is that red now? Needs replacement. The issue is, will I have to, if I build a couple? No, it won't increase because he's got no clipping, I'm guessing. Plus, he's still too big anyway, really, for a dishcloth. Doesn't go any lower. Could make this as a tablecloth. Like a tablecloth, though. Really, can I make this a tablecloth? Holy shit, okay, right. It'd take some placement, damn it, but... Oh! Oh, you penis. Athletic pieces, sponge maybe, use a mossy looking ground. That's not bad, is it? I don't think it needs a shroud. Just trying to think of a way to use this in the end. Can we get rid of that other one? Right, now, if I want to sink a cup in, getting that placement is going to be a son bitch. Is there a way for me to do so? What's the thinnest piece that has clipping? We just want clipping to be a few pixels. A vintage dish. Oh, it's not bad idea. It's a vintage dish. So we'd maybe want this on top. Now what's the clipping of that? We can place another one on top to see how thick it is. Okay, yeah, that's kind of perfect for what we want. Maybe the second one would be the one to go off. But then, replace something else that's flat and a bit further. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get underneath because there's no build camera in this. And I can't do floors here to get the... I mean, I could adjacency glitch with this, but... I mean, wire glitch with this. Oh, no, I can't wire glitch because you can't get a wire in here. I have no idea how I could do this then. Space Weasel. Cooker, fridge, freezer, walk-in shower, and a toilet on my PC desk. I need to do a building update. Yeah, they've done several in the past, but yeah, like... Oh no, there's definitely more that could go to it. Because they keep adding... Like, the Corvette's a new canvas, isn't it, for the building? I'm hoping they'll add another, like, a space station canvas before they update building, or maybe update building with that. Go and catch you later, Minotaur Man. Awesome having you, dude. So I'm not sure how I can sink this in, Space Weasel, to make that ring in a Corvette. Because I feel like the only way I would know how to do that is to use wire glitch. Wire glitching. Do spadilly do. You see a thing at space station. What thing is... Oh, do you mean the door you're on about? I don't think I did go on and see it now. He's in his space. Yo, throttle jockey. How's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. Could pretend these are dishcloths rolled up. Anyway, let's get the Tide Pods in the thing. It's the name of the thing. Own it. Didn't I have access to more earlier? Didn't I get... What the fuck's going on? I think it bugged out and it was offering me more than it should on this. Because it shouldn't have given me those wire things. So maybe it's because I'm at the base and it was fucking with it. Yeah, but I think the thing this game needs is cohesive build control mechanic between all kinds of builds. Undo, redo, for instance. Oh man, undo and redo would be good. So there's a redeem, an audio redeem and video redeem on the stream called The Grudge. It's just Redeem Grudge. And it's me going, ugh. That's because when I was glitch building, it's from, what, 5 or 6 years ago? I was glitch building. I can't remember if it was me glitch building on my freighter base. This was well before I was building a big circular freaking Colosseum thing on my bloody freighter base. Or it was building the Skyplex. Basically, I'd built a load of scaffolding. It was like 8 different placements to get to this perfect placement that I wanted. And I accidentally deleted the wrong thing. That's what that grudge is for. Can you use Bytebeat cable as a wire placement anchor? Well, the issue is it won't let me go to wire. So Q isn't a thing here. I can't switch to wire. And that's the problem. I should actually try that. I think not, no. There was a time when you could do some stuff with those, but that was years ago now. It's when they originally added short-range teleporters to the game. I think. So, damn it, I was going to build some. The topographical table is pretty cool. That's more of a, we've got to make a plan, lads. Ship shape and all that jazz. Actually, this could go here, to be honest. Oh yeah, because I wanted the thingy to be here. The weapon rack. It's hard to get it in a nice flat place on these walls. These hat dang walls. I haven't got cobalt. Let us get some cobalt. I haven't got much cobalt, man. What the frick? The frickin' fricks. I love that thing in Crimson Desert the other day. I bump into that woman in the bar. She's like, fuck you, you fucking fuck. Oh, shit. Bitch has been mad, bruh. Oh no, does it flat? I mean, vertically intersect that map table into the wall and make it a fraction bigger. Oh, you use it? Eh. I mean, kind of, yeah. I haven't made it bigger, but this fits. This works nicely. Well, actually, going a bit bigger would get it maybe flatter. It wouldn't have that curve. Just thought, is there any object you can use to phase in that rolled up cloth thing and have only centerpiece showing on the table? Is there any object you can use to phase in that rolled up cloth thing and have only centerpiece showing on the table? The rolled up cloth. Well, that's not. You mean to basically phase over both the sides so only the center between those rolled up ropes is showing? Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, it doesn't go. This is the smallest it goes. I'm not sure, maybe. I'm not sure, there's not much I can think about for doing it with. Now, getting this, I'm going to need to put a flat panel for this to go on. Or, actually, we didn't do that with the TV, did we? So, maybe I have to do this before I put the table in. And maybe not the antenna because it's massive. That's fucking huge too. Let's shot. Oh yeah, worth looking at everything. Where are those mechanical arms again? Get this perfectly centered. We can make it smaller as well, that's good. Then oh yeah, then we put this. Ah, it's not going to be the. Not going to be flat. I mean, right. So what I need here is go to this, get it perfectly centered, then Alt Tab, Alt Tab back. My mouse is now off the thing, off the table. Kinda. It looks a little off though, doesn't it? If I look really closely, it doesn't look off. But if I just look at it as a whole, it feels a little off. What do you guys think? I think it might just be because it's tilted slightly. Don't wash pots, so no clue what shape dishwasher. The dishwasher. God, man, I hate anything that can't go in a dishwasher. Wooden spoons are the only thing I will abide. If wooden spoons and a particularly good knife with a rosewood handle or something. Other than that, I don't want no grater with a wooden handle. I don't want, like, most of my knives, other than like my nice chef's knife, needs to be all metal, so I can put them in the dishwasher. Like that shit. At least they fixed a shrink bug where they had not separated the concept of distance in XYZ space with the scale of the object. That's likely the anchor point problem, isn't it? Because it'll scale on the anchor point, I'd have thought. Or it should have done, and maybe it didn't before, and maybe they did it so it did. Power station depot needs robot arms and to serve space copy the route travelers. That's a good idea. Robot arm needs to go in here somewhere. It adds to it somewhat. Hey, I'm new here, yo. Chunky LeChunk. How's it going? I bought the game around Christmas. Haven't got too far into the game. Didn't know people liked to stream it. Yeah, I mean, well, I've been streaming it every Sunday for like 8 years or something now. Since Atlas Rises. But, yeah, there's so much to do in the game. There's always something. Although, I'd say that I've had about 10 saves, not including expeditions over the years. But yeah, if you still like stream it, like Jason Plays streams it also. Beebs sometimes streams it when there's like new content and stuff to show. I think Well, KJ and Lava, I think, still stream it. Gek sometimes streams it as well. On a Sunday, he might be going after me, actually. We might be raiding him soon. Golden Gek, that is. Yeah, there's still some people who stream it and stuff. But welcome to the game, man. What's the main game you stream? Well, this is the main game I cover, No Man's Sky. I suppose I don't stream it as much as other games. I stream it every Sunday. And the other games I'll stream on Tuesday and Thursday, but I'll switch them more often. So currently I'm loving Crimson Desert. Yakety Yaks. Yakety Yaks? Why? Wait, what? But I love all kind of survival games, so No Man's Sky basically is the main game, because I make guides for it as well on YouTube. Like if you're interested in guides and other videos on No Man's Sky, check out my YouTube channel. It should be linked below. But I like survival games like Valheim. Like I said, I'm currently playing Crimson Desert, which is a bit different to what I normally cover, but I still love that game. There's I've done like stream blows like Elden Ring. I recently did Resident Evil as well. Guide wise, I'm trying to think. I haven't done super ones recently, but like I've in the past did RDR2 and stuff. And, like I said, Valheim and Mass Effect and stuff. Definitely want to cover that new Mass Effect when it comes out. Can we put colour on this? Can I actually change it? No, a lot of these old ones, they have to have no colour change in them. An old brown would be nice. I mean, that'll work, the tan. It looks too much just orangey. Orangey, not RNG. The guy never shuts up. He was playing with Golden Gek the other day and nobody else on their VC could get a word in because all he was talking about was Crimson Desert. They were playing Ark Raiders. Okay, yeah, that... So, they annoyed me with talking about Ark Raiders constantly when we were trying to play Valheim. So, I actually personally feel like this is karma and they deserve this. So yeah. But yeah, when you're in multiplayer with other people, don't talk about a different game that they're not playing. But he was just excited. Ooh, the scales of the Bones of Justice could be the scales of measuring out our coffee beans. Now, I feel like we need like a workplace poster here. Like, not got milk. But it's a shame there's not one with a cat on it. Oh, bake sale poster. It could work. Why can't we just default these so they're facing up? The fact that, how have they, like, this has been an issue, this constant spinning when you move around for years. Why is it still a thing? So, have a look. What is somewhere around here? Alt tab out again. Alt tab back with my mouse off. Mouse on, mouse off. Then, I'm gonna have to scroll. Oh, it's slightly off, isn't it? It's not too bad. Okay, so am I right to assume with the update and the current object resizing smaller, it's scrubbed half the glitches we... Decide smaller. What do you mean? So, what do you mean by smaller? Do you mean as in we can make them smaller now? I don't know about the half the glitches we used. I think Beebs had said in a video... Well, I mean, we could just watch that video. The issue was what I called father head syndrome. Really small equals really far away. Really big equals very close. Some point and keeps come open for calling stuff out in the game. Yeah. I don't know. Basically, I haven't done a scale. I think I did a scale glitch a single time ever. Yes. So okay, so you can take them smaller now. Well, that's cool. But yeah, I don't know how that's affected. I don't know how that's affected the things. I thought Beebs had brought that up though in that video. Like, I don't know. Right, so can I fit? Ooh. Can I fit these? Oh god, that's way... What the hell? Was this always that big? Can't be resized, son of a whore. What about noise box? Can't be resized, son of a whore. Can't go small as I want it, son of a whore. We need something to put as the coffee pod / Tide pods. Lighting. Oh, that's not bad. That would be Tide Poddy. On his live lighting. Oh, here. Great. Can't be resized, son of a who. It's gonna light everything up though. It's too bright! Guys, doesn't work. Well, we can place it inside. That clipping's amazing. With pod, shrink a cup and fill it upside down. Flip it up. So, wait, can I flip it upside down? Be able to rotate on that. Rotate. Cycle axis. Yeah, boy. That could work. But although it'll just look like upside down cups. We already have cups here. That's a really cool idea. But I don't think it's the one for this. Ah, too big. Oh, you actually meant lighting for the coffee area. Light flasks. I mean, we do need lighting for it, yeah. Nah, it's too tall. This won't go small enough, I don't think. I bet you update upside down shrunken woks. Upside down shrunken woks. Actually, maybe the oil burn. Oh, aftermath. No! Slightly too big. Oh, this won't go small enough, will it? Nope. I think he'll try this. Basically, need to light again there. Ah, too big. Nope, too big. Do you have a spark plug? Yes, but it's a bit long and thin. Good. I want more something stubby. Ah, it's way too big. Do. That's massive. Do. Diddly dum. Diddly dee dum do. I can still have a look. Wow, it's bigger than I thought it was. Actually, oh, this might look like multiple rolled ones. Oh, good thinking, Space Wazzle. You Space Wazzle, man. Son of a missing carbon, what a bitch. Punk ass bitch. Okay, right, so. Need more cards. Force capsule. Oh my god. Cabin. Oh, she loves it long and thin, she does. Do 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 do. It's a little off the side, but I think it's fine. Yeah, they do, yeah. It works really well. There we go. Right, we do need lighting. Maybe something just above. I won't believe that unless MVT says that he has dyslexia. Perfect spelling, please. Just thinking out of the box, yeah. I thought that was Space Weasel. But, yeah, it was a spark plug. It was Space Weasel. But the gas canister, is that what you were saying, Jay? A reinforced capsule. Where's a reinforced capsule? Cannot keep up with the speed, I think, to speak. What's the reinforced capsule? Therefore, something. I can't think of what it looks like, so I just want to see it. Oh, there. Oh, yeah, that's the one we've used for the coffee machine. Oh! That does actually fit. It's small enough that it can be taken small enough for this. That could be used. Those make cool ammo belts. Electric Samio. Good evening, Zane. How's the new expedition going? I haven't played the expedition in weeks. I completed it like 5 or 6 times. It was alright. I'd recommend doing it at least once. I've got a step-by-step guide for the thing if you want to get it out of the way quick. But yeah, I mean, I think we'll get a new one soon. I think it ends in a few days. I do like the wall like this one. This style reminds me of Destiny. Stargate Destiny line. Are any of the station ones? Do they have good light? Frame lighting? How big is this? Is this so big I can't even see it? Oh yeah, it is. It's actually... it's massive. It might be usable. That'll do. I use that as a little bit. Isn't the reinforced capsule that bin looking thing? It's this that we use for the coffee maker. Yeah, I just thought that would work as a little bit. Amount of carbon being used here is going to take an entire rainforest to get this thing off the ground. I'm not seeing English either. Ooh, a baguette. So, I mean, the actual lighting from this is fantastic. Because some of the older lighting things, they don't actually really give you much lighting, and it's a bit annoying. We built some stuff in here. Our coffee table isn't, and that works so well. Look like coffee pods and everything, man. Awesome. I'm not sure this is as peak as it could be. So yeah. Wait, what? I can't do colours on either of these. What? Really? That's weird. Okay. I'm surprised. Oh yeah, we do need some kind of plants. Wow. I keep falling into that. It's very annoying. Oh, I don't know about that. Looks a bit shit to get rid of that. Come here this far to settle, that'll do. Thanks for eco message. A fan of the last expo, were we? Remnants. A huge eco message, lost in the fact they had to add the trash and all the eco killing machines to process it. Yeah. Ooh. Nice. That looks pretty good. Do that here as well. Son of a bitch. Oh. That's for something else there. I can't take it all that way. Okay, I like it. We've got some lovely stuff on there. Can we actually do... Oh, we can! Hells yeah! We'll have to have some of these somewhere, because I've been using so much carbon. Maybe here. I need metal plating for this one. Do 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 skaboo boo oo spagoo. Actually, there is a mission concept there. Terraforming by adding trees and creatures by sampling them from other planets and creating the right atmosphere for them. Could use a module on analysis scan. What the frickerysaurus MVP? What the schnell, buddy? Right. Bosh. Nice. Oh no, it was way closer, damn it. The best way actually is going to be... But that's so close I need to get it. Doesn't put it right up. Never puts it up and down. Don't like it up. That's close. That'll work. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Gosh. Finally get some El Carbones. Dust is good. I could put more on that side, but no, we don't too much of it. Shame we can't get the ship archive with this. Can you only put 6 in this? Or will it increase the slots when I get another one? I'll put another one in. Oh, I haven't put any in, have I, actually? These are just what I've got on me. What do you guys think? Is there anything else we could add to this room? Could do with some... Oh, could we do posters like magazines on the table? Other planters will visually look empty after the first plants. Won't it really? So they'll never look full again. That's shit, what the hell? Actually, just be farting better ideas on the explanation from Remnant. Oh. So, we do want magazines. So what this looks quite like a magazine. Do. Definitely need to pick the right ones. So like these with the white edge look pretty decent for magazines. Like this would make a good magazine as well, I think. Get it slightly higher would be good. Let's see, can I use that dish? That works. Nice, that's good. The cake posters look like good magazine covers. That one, to be fair, yeah, like a recipe book, but I've already used that on the wall around the coffee area. Do 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 do. Yeah. Yeah. Event Horizon? Maybe. This is Fishing Weekly. Do 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 do. There's other magazines though. Corvette Weekly, Bake Off Monthly, Space Time magazine. I've actually got. Do you know the Anomaly magazine? Like, it's actually like, why is sleep on? That Sean has actually retweeted before. I actually have. Holy crap! There we go. Good lord. I actually have a copy of the Anomaly magazine because he bought it to the meetup. He bought a few copies as like prizes with the raffle thing, and let's put that in the center. Perfect. And like I picked one up with a t-shirt. It's good. So cool. I wish we had food we could put on this. That'd be cool. People building houses and stuff. Didn't even know about the Anomaly mag. Yeah, it's like it's basically he was at the meetup and like sort of was taking notes of like what was happening at the meetup. So basically like don't know what you call that, but yeah, he just wrote an article about what happened at the meetup and stuff. He's a really nice guy. You have lots of stuff I don't have. Wait, what? Like what? What? Was Sean at the meetup in person? No, Sean's never. None of the guys from Hello Games have ever been to the meetup themselves. I think that's a good idea. Obviously we'd all like to meet them, but I think that separation is kind of needed. Like, they're too big, they're too well known of a company, and there's too many people who have been kind of like threaten them and stuff as well. The meetup is held very close to the offices, their dev office. But and before we get there, like they always go to, because it's their local pub that we hold the thing at. So, like, before we go there, they they'll go to the pub owners. They'll give them some money for a tab behind the bar for us for like drinks and stuff. And like in previous years, they've dropped a cake off, and they always drop some kind of merch to just be given out to the people who turned up. Like the first year I went, it was a box of stuff. There was like a No Man's Sky mug. It was when they'd just done that merch for the first time. There's a t-shirt, a mug, some socks, a few patches for like the first expeditions of like the decals, and a hat, which is the only hat I ever wear, the No Man's Sky hat, Atlas hat. Then the next year they did hoodies, black zip hoodie with a golden Atlas symbol. Then the year after they did meetup t-shirts with can't remember if it it was that year. They did t-shirts with like No Man's Sky Meetup 2024, and on the back it had all the named updates, those 27 updates at that point on the back, like written like a metal concert like torty. And then last year it was the same again, but without that on the back. So it was like Number Sky Meetup 2025 t-shirts. Pretty cool. Too many people want to serious chat about building in NMS. What? I had to get other friends in NMS to let me dupe quite a few objects you can only get from expos. They won't let us. Oh, that stuff. Yeah, I know what you mean now. Oh, so like stuff in here that you don't have. Yeah, that sucks. They have made far too many things like time limited, I feel. We can't put... There's no food, so I can't put anything on that plate. I could definitely put a few cups around here though, as well. If I had carbon, I could. If I had carbon... What's a companion? That would add a bit of life. Holy carbon, you've been out too long in the midnight swirl. What is becoming of... Oh, yes. I have to think of... Okay, this is how tables always look. The other end is either piled high with biscuit boxes and tabletop games because it's Christmas, or there's nothing there and everything's on this one side. You mentioned something. Flaming barrel is a staple principle for any. The organic rocks might look like food if scaled down. If I accept, say thank you. A robotic menu. Robotic companion. I am the music man. I have a robotic companion. What do you say? What do I say? Here's a golf ball. Go over here. Wait, I can have it on the side there. Yeah, if this flies to the floor if I put him there. Let's not put him there. Suppose I'd need to put him in the underneath the table, maybe. Can I get? Can't get low enough, can I? Time I get low. Get low. Get low. Get low. From the window. The wall. I'm sweating from my bar. All these females cry. Oh, skeet, skeet, bubble, girl. Put him outside like R2-D2. Poor little guy. The issue is, they made it so... Oh, hey, they fixed it. Sweet. Because they'd made it before, so as soon as you go out, you just drop, didn't they? So you couldn't, like, jetpack on top like this at one point. Meet more... Wait a minute. Is my movement when I'm trying to build the ship moving, but I'm not? So if I go into space, will I not have this? For fuck's sake. Is that a thing, dang it? Oh, nope, I'm falling. They see me falling, overhurting. That's why they see me scoop and scoot it. They see me scoop and doot it. And same proves me wrong. What's that? You have to place a robotic companion ring first to fit it under things. Yeah. A very British rumpapa. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chim. I do what I like, and I likes what I do. So this room's definitely come a long way. But it has been slow. We'll probably put something there. Maybe some... Oh yeah, let's... So, can we put any... planted... Oh yeah, those... Think about... This could look like... Maybe like a little... bit of stollen. Probably not going to get small enough to look like a stollen. To be fair. Nope. That just looks like a smaller rock. I'm on a rock. I'm on a rock. No. Bam, bam, bam. I may have read that as the cuckold plant then. It's the cold cup. It's not a cuckold plant. This plant likes to see its partner. Crystallized drone. Celebratory cacti look edible when shrunk. Celebratory cacti. So many. Ah, there. Oh, are these really going to go smaller? I suppose, yeah, they look like it looks like fruit. Chimney, chim chimney, chim chim jaroo. What they want, I like then, I like the one I do. Yeah, that works. Some nice thinking. I'll work for the centerpiece. Get some fruit. Some weird fruit. Weird spiky fruit. I'd peel it first, if I will. One nip-nip's grown loudly. Oh, I forgot we'd already built this as well. There's the science deck. Oh yeah, we need a table here. We can put that crystallized drone on it as if we're working on it. I think for a table though, we'd want this. Oh, let's have this like here. Get it down. Oh, wrong button. Anybody birds, or why are they not an object in itself? Fill bowl with nip and decor for the winter. Yes. Oh, I need to make this way lower then. Especially actually if I'm gonna make it so it's big enough for the whole thing. Need to make that quite a lot lower. Skip dippity hip dippity skip dippity. Even lower somehow. Yeah, still needs to be lower. Oh, what? Oh, I thought. Oh, no. Skibidi and I'll scuba doo. Okay, this'll kinda do. Now. Working on the drone, man. Man, we're working on a drone, man. Oh. Oh. So does anyone ever do this decor object placement and then go outside in the ship or another floor only to find stupid looking pokey outfits? Yes, I've had that. I've kept that in mind the entire time. Gonna go along with that teapot. Oh, the lighting's actually somehow got pretty chill in here. I only sleep next to the crystallized drone. It will seep into my brain while I sleep. Table these a few scopes and tools, yeah. Or scraps and tools? What can we do? Am I a carbon again? Holy fluffernutin' bitch ass token scuba doo. Oh, that's actually a really cool hydraulic arm. Do I have to put it on the floor? This is a weird one. Weird. Oscilloscope. I mean, we could definitely add more to this, but I think for the moment this is decent. That's a nice looking bag of kryptonite. Passes out. It sucks to be a Kryptonian sometimes. It does. It does. It sucks to be it. Right. So, Shadaisy, and we are past the time. So, I think... Well, let's have a look at this oscilloscope first. I think that's... Where's the oscilloscope?
My bullcrap meter's going crazy.
I don't know where the oscilloscope is. If there is one. Everyone knows that it's not an oscilloscope, it's clearly a microwave. Oh! That's... this. I've got to have that right next to my bed so that I get nice and radioactivized. We need a wall fan of this for extracting noxious fumes, of course. Right into space. Yeah, this space is open just behind this. Just so you know. centered. Bitch. That works. Navigation archive, lovely. Gotta have a wayward cube, of course. Oh no, then this one. There we go. I'm not sure about the cube, but looking better. Science! Hells yeah. Thanks for hanging out, Bokadoodle. See, I called it and you found it easy, yes. Well, I knew exactly which thing you were on about then. I couldn't picture it in my head before. I knew the name, oscilloscope, but I couldn't picture what it looked like. Navigation archive, I call it a box of tissues. What kind of psychopath keeps their tissues rolled up and sticking half out of like a cup? I'm sorry, but we need to talk to your therapist and we need to... You haven't been telling them these things, have you? The specialist, that is. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Oh, wet wipes. Okay, wet wipes. Who leaves wet wipes half out of the thing? They'd go dry. Think, man. Come on. Right, thank you everyone for joining. They are a thing. A pure psychopath. See, Adrian knows. Adrian. Yep, Gek is on with No Man's Sky. Let's raid his face and call him Face Gek. You'll join me with raiding him with the hashtag Shadazy in chat. And that would be swish. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining. We got some stuff done. Shadazy, G Jizzle for Shizzle, indeed, Dark Lord. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. We'll have Crimson Desert again tomorrow. I didn't draw them. They're a thing. And yo, Bruce, how's it going, man? So yeah, thanks everyone. Have an awesome one, and yeah, look out for videos. I've just been going kind of mad on Crimson Desert for a bit. I'm seeing how that goes as well. Seeing if people respond to streaming pretty much every day with a new game and stuff. And yeah, Shadazy. Keep an eye out for stuff, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.
Well, we can't seem to use a pulse engine, a tool around this.